the vibes? We are back outside with another episode of the Backyardigans. Just trying to get this good old fresh air. You already know me. Today I basically wanted to cover a few different topics. I really wanted to discuss the difference of when your ego is talking to you as opposed to when your higher self is talking to you. Reasons why this is important is because a lot of the situations we end up in life is a result of us directly listening to our ego, or going with our emotions, or just going off of the rip. When your higher self is talking to you, you will know it's talking to you because usually the first instinct that you have, that's 9 times out of 10, that's your ego talking to you. So, like, for example, if somebody does something that I don't like and I really feel some type of way about it, my first natural instinct is to either do something petty, or, you know, to throw some shade, or just have an attitude. Boom, that's your ego. Your ego is always going to do things that are usually not in alignment with your higher self. So you'll know that your higher self is talking to you, God, source, spirit, universe, whatever you want to call it. You'll know that your higher self is talking to you because whatever your ego is telling you to do, your higher self will literally instruct you to do the opposite. It will make you take the high road. So what I've noticed in my personal life is just, you know, the usual. I'm growing, I'm evolving, I'm embracing my journey. As usual, like I've been telling y'all, that's going to upset a lot of other people, especially other people who are not embarking on their own journey. So with human beings, like, you'll notice this especially with like Instagram and stuff. With human beings, you could call it jealousy, you could call it envy, whatever, but at the end of the day, we all have the same capabilities to get shit done. So the only difference between people who get shit done, people who chase their dreams, people who start their businesses, people who live in the magic of life that is easily available and accessible to us all, the only difference between these people and regular people is a lot of things. One of it is ignorance. Another part of it is laziness. Now, all of us have moments where we are lazy. There's nothing wrong with that. It's normal for human beings to go through different phases where sometimes you'll be very ambitious, sometimes you'll be full of energy, sometimes you'll be lazy, sometimes you'll just feel like, I don't want to do shit. That's normal. The difference between successful people or people who create their own reality intentionally is the fact that the people who choose to create their own reality, they do so on a daily basis. This is not something like, oh, I'm gonna just say positive affirmations all day today, and then by tomorrow my life is going to manifest exactly how I want it. That's not how this works. Moving forward on Scorpio Chronicles, I'm definitely going to start teaching you how to manifest, the pros and cons of manifestation, because yes, we manifest all the time. A lot of the stuff that humanity is manifesting is things that we don't want. So how do we stop doing that? So I'm going to teach you how to do that. We're going to learn how to really decipher between our ego and our higher self talking to us, because once you can identify when your ego is speaking to you, you can take back your own power and basically give it the back seat and let it know, like, all right, ego, I'm aware that's you talking to me. You don't really fit in this equation or this circumstance or this particular situation. Let me let my higher self take over so that I can make my next move be my best move for not only myself but for everyone. So that's something else. What I've noticed is that I have been getting a lot of messages of people, really younger people. I don't know if y'all know, I'm only 27, but I've been getting messages from like people in their early 20s, even older, in their 30s, asking like, you know, how do I stay positive, or how am I so confident in being myself? This takes work. This took me a lot of work and a lot of trial and error and a lot of practice. But what I'm saying is that you can do it too. I wasn't always this way. And people who knew the old version of me know I was not always this way. Did I always have these abilities and traits and gifts? Yes, I always had it in me. But until you get out your own way, until you stop being lazy, until you stop creating excuses, including fear, unless you stop doing that, you're going to continue to be the same version of yourself that you so desperately want to change. So what I've noticed is I do have a lot of people admiring me and who are inspired by me being myself and just being transparent and sharing the wisdom and knowledge that I have. But there are a lot of people who's also hating. And there's nothing I could do about that. I used to care. I used to feel bad. I used to stop trying to share or stop trying to show off. It's not showing off. Understand that whoever you are, be that. Accept it, embrace it, love it, because you're the only you. There is nobody else like you. Like, there could be a million people who decide, I want to be a vlogger, I want to be an inspirational speaker, or a destiny advisor. Okay, even if you call yourself a destiny advisor, I'm the original. But I'm not the only one who gives people advice on their destiny. There's psychics, there's tarot card readers, there's mediums, there's channelers, there are psychologists, there are life coaches. You call it what you want to call it. This is my avenue. My avenue is I am Ari, your destiny advisor, because no matter if we read the same books, if we both preach law of attraction, if we both preach manifestation or love and light, nobody is going to be able to present the message the way that I can. And that's what we all have to learn, that it doesn't matter how many aisles there are filled with bread and cheese and milk, all these different brand names, but not everyone is going to like the same brand. So not everybody's going to like the same speaker. Not everybody's going to like the way how you do things, how you motivate people, how you express yourself, how you shed your light on the world. Not everybody's going to like that shit. My best advice, fuck them all, because at the end of the day, you live for you. And I'm telling you, even now when I notice people moving funny with me and all, I really don't care. I don't, because at the end of the day, I've seen people come and go. And the minute I've seen people go and I've seen how much my life has increased in abundance and blessings and just wholesomeness, I'm not afraid to let nobody go. Not family, not friends, not nobody. So understand, on your journey, that's going to come with the territory. People are not going to always clap for you, and this is something that I have to even constantly remind myself, that I know I'm awesome, I know I'm great, and I know I'm good at many different things, and I know just overall under the surface I'm really a good ass person. I ain't perfect. I still have my ways, but I work on my ways. That's the difference between me and a lot of people. I make a conscious effort to improve myself on a daily basis. I can't be mad at people mad at me for that. That's a personal problem. If you want to stay stuck in your ways of complacentness, if you're somebody who just wants to complain about every little thing, you're never going to find happiness. You're never going to find happiness, nor are you going to be able to create it and hold on to happiness, because you have to change the state of your being. Everything revolves around you, first and foremost. Everything revolves around the energy that you give out on a daily basis. Everything revolves around the story that you tell yourself every single day. So you need to start paying attention to the stories you're telling yourself every day, and then ask yourself, is this story in alignment with who I'm trying to become, with who I want to be? If not, rewrite a different story. To my next video, y'all. Thank you for watching. I'm going to be dropping videos like hotcakes. But yeah, like, comment, share, subscribe. Thank you.